Whenever a new season comes around, I always post a ranked guide. I always show you guys how you can play every single game and get max RP every single time, and that's done by playing certain legends. But I've never really done how you can actually rank up really quickly. 1, if you're not solo queuing. 2, if you're not comfortable with those legends. And 3, how you can just go from an ordinary player to the skill set of a predator. So with that said, I've sent to you my best tips for ranked in Apex Legends Season 12. Hey, how's it going? I hope you're having a fantastic day and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Dominate. If you want to know how to become better at Apex Legends, then welcome to the channel. I post every other day to help you guys become a better player. One of the reasons why I wanted to make this video is that this season is the easiest season to rank up. Now, if you're going for Apex Predator, that's going to be very, very hard. Apex Predator now is up to 30,000 RP. To put this into perspective, Masters is 10,000 RP. Getting to Predator this season is like getting to Masters 3 times over. This is all because this season is very easy to rank up. There are platinum level players playing in master lobbies. So if you're trying to learn the secret and trying to actually become one of those players, then carry on watching. So as I said at the very beginning, I'm going to give you guys some of the best ways to actually rank up really, really quickly and change you from an average normal player to the above average. So without any more talking, let's get straight into it. So one of the first things that I cannot stress enough is that you kind of have to find yourself a team to play with. If you are currently solo queuing, then I would suggest, if you can only solo queue, is solo queue up to diamond. If you can get to diamond when solo queuing, then that's when you kind of want to find a team. From bronze to platinum, it's all about mechanical skill. If you can aim better, you're gonna win. It's as simple as that. When you get to diamond and above, this is where team play becomes really, really important. Everyone in these ranks know the game very, very well. So instead of just pure mechanical skill, when you get to diamond, everyone is going to be good. Everyone's going to have decent aim. So when you get to diamond, this is when you want to start thinking about team compositions. Now, if you want to know about some of the best team comps to be running, then make sure you watch this video on screen now. But obviously after you finish this one. You want to start learning how different legends work together, and communication needs to be on point. You need to be playing with a team where you have good chemistry, work really, really well together, and have legends that actually work together too. So one of the team comps that I mentioned within this video is actually a Gibby, Wraith, and a Valkyrie. This team comp is really, really strong, as the Wraith is the person who's out there getting the kills. The Gibby is there to help and defend the Wraith while she's fighting, and the Valkyrie is there for the info. Not only the info, the Valkyrie has a rotation. When you're in the air as Valkyrie, you get pings to see where enemy teams are if they are near you. So one thing which I said within the video is that if you have a Valkyrie in your team, you need that to be the leader. Valkyrie is going to be the person calling out the comms, calling out who to go for, what fights to pick. So yeah, as I said, you can solo queue through diamond, but if you're new to this kind of rank, then I would suggest getting a team. Solo queuing can be effective all the way up to platinum, but as I said, once you hit that diamond and above rank, this is where team play becomes really, really important. If you want to find people to play with, then make sure to join my community Discord in the description down below. Make sure to join the Looking for group chat and find some people on there too. The next thing that I want to actually talk about is using meta weapons. One thing that I want to add is that my channel is all based around you getting better at Apex Legends, so the lot of things that I actually talk about, I have said before. So, sticking to meta weapons, I have the best weapons for Apex Legends ranked in Apex Legends Season 12. All of the previous videos that I mention within this one will be in the description down below. So yeah, to rank up really quickly and rank up really effectively, you want to be using meta weapons. So just to name a few, you want to be using the R301, you want to be using the Rampage, you want to be using the Mastiff, the PK. You've got your common ones like an R99, a Wingman, that kind of thing too. But these weapons are going to allow you to get ahead of the curve. Some weapons which I would actually recommend avoiding are the obvious, like your P2020s, your Mozambiques. You want to be avoiding things like the 3030 repeater. This meta, this season, especially in ranked, is a very assault rifle shotgun SMG. It's a very close range weapon meta that we have this season. That could partly be because This season, you want to be focusing more on placement than you do actual kills. And so because everyone's going for placement, there's quite a few teams left at the end of the game. This season really isn't a sniper meta like we have seen in the past. But you know, you do want to stick to your good old trusty like R301s and your Mastiffs. Easy weapon to use, but they're good because they're easy. They're that easy to use and that easy to master that they just become insanely good. So yeah, as I said, if you want to see the best weapons to be using, then make sure to watch the ranked tier list in the description down below. So, to go along with meta weapons, you want to be using meta legends. Yes, every time there's a new meta, everything has a new meta. New legend meta, new weapon meta, even different drops, the meta of where to go, where to land, where to rotate. These things constantly change, and it's really good to be on top all the time, so you know what's best for your team. So some of the meta legends will be a Gibby, a Wraith, a Bloodhound, a Valkyrie, even Crypto, Loba. They're two pretty common legends now within the meta, which is really, really nice to see. It's something fresh. But I wouldn't say in ranked, someone like a Watson isn't really meta, as obviously we are on Olympus. If we were back on World's Edge, then Watson would be the meta. Meta kind of changes from map to map, season to season. Even when this video's out, I think it's 21 days left of the rank split. So when we get that new ranked map, which I'm pretty sure is King's Canyon, the meta will change again, especially for the legends. The weapon meta might stay the same, but the legend will probably change. So yeah, just to name a few, you've got your Gibby, you've got your Wraiths, you've got your Loba, you've got your Cryptos, you've got your Bloodhounds, and your Valkyries. They're probably the best legends to be playing. Again, I have the best legends to be playing within Apex Legends Season 12 ranked, and that video will be in the description down below too. We're about halfway through the video now. I just want to take this time to say thank guys so much for your support recently. It's been absolutely insane. The amount of new people joining the family is absolutely amazing to see. So yeah, if you want to join the Dominate community, make sure you go down below and drop a sub. And if you're enjoying the video so far, you might as well drop a like too. That means more than you think. So just to recap some of the things that we have covered so far, we have meta weapons, meta legends, mainly sticking to the meta overall. And we also have playing as a team, having that kind of team comp, having the communication and the chemistry with your teammates is very, very important if you're trying to rank up this season. If you were paying close attention, you would have heard that this season is more about getting that placement than it is the kills. So some of the things I have said before is the way that the RP and the KP kind of works this season. So let's say you come second and you get 7 kills, you're going to get the same RP than you are if you come first and get 7. So the way it actually works, I know this sounds really, really confusing, but when you come first and you get 7 kills, only 5 of them kills will be counted. So the max KP, max kill points, is 7. So let's say you're third and you have 7 kills. You can get more kills if you want, but it won't actually change the amount of RP that you've gained. If you come first and you have 7, only 5 of them kills will be counted. So if you're going for the win, you need 5 kills and a win for max KP. And if you're second, you need second place and 7 kills. So 7 KP is the max KP you can get. But to get max RP, you only need 5 kills. Very, very confusing. But if you start to play ranked a lot, you'll start to understand what I actually mean. So yeah, very, very confusing. I do go over it in more detail in this video here. So yeah, placement points is more important than kills this season. So my advice for you would be to land an area that is contested, I would say pretty much by only 1 or 2 squads. Either if it's 1 squad that you've landed with, loot up, push them, get that early KP. If it's 2 teams that landed with you, sit back, loot up, gear up, let them fight in third party. Then you have your early game KP. Then I wouldn't say get in any more fights until you kind of around the 9 squad left mark. After then, I would say and suggest to start third partying. One thing that I would really, really strongly suggest you guys is don't start fights. If you start fights, it attracts more people. We all know what Olympus is like. It's third party after third party after third party. If you start a fight, most of the time you're going to attract 1 team, 2 team, and surprisingly, if not 3 teams coming your way. You are more likely to get fourth partied if you start a fight. One of the best ways to actually rank up is to be that third party, is to be that fourth party. Stay back, get the damage, get the cams, and push in after them teams have started to get a couple knocks. So let me just say this again, my advice for you would to be land somewhere that is contested mainly only by one team. If it is one team, then loot up, fight them, get that early KP. If it's 2 teams, sit back, gear up, get the weapons you want, let the other 2 teams engage each other, and then third party. Then I would say going very, very quiet, almost be like you're invisible, and don't interfere with anything until around squad 9. After 9 squads are left, then you want to start third partying. I'll stress again, you don't want to start fights. If you start fights, you're going to attract more people, third parties, possibly even fourth party. The aim this season is to be that third party, be that fourth party, get the kills, and then go for placement. This will all be much, much easier if you implement some of the things I've already said in this video within your game. Use the meta legends, use the meta weapons, and most importantly, if you're playing as a team and you have them comms, then ranking up really shouldn't be that bad this season. That's about it for today's video. Just to recap, you're more than happy to skip this part, but just to recap this whole video, some of the things to actually rank up this season, you want to be using meta weapons, meta legends, you want to have good team comps, and you want to go for placement, go for them third parties, and go for the win. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end. If you found this video helpful and or entertaining in any way, shape or form, then make sure to go down below and leave a like. Whilst you're down there, you might as well subscribe to be entered to have a chance to win the next subscriber shout out. And whilst you're down there subscribing, you might as well click the link in my pinned comment down below to the community Discord. Thank you guys so much for supporting recently. It means the absolute world. Once again, it's been my pleasure, and until next time, keep dominating, legends.
Taking fire. Shattered an enemy shield.
Back to plastic.
Scanning the area.
Bombs
Reloading.
cracked as well.
Recharging my shields.
Just, they have a plastic, so like, don't go down.
I am taking fire. Throwing arc star. I cracked an enemy shield.
Recharging my shield.
Making contact with enemy. Reload. Only one. Anyone up for some shopping?
Plastic's up here.
Shooting at me.
Plastic cracked.
Reloading.
Took down an egg.
Keep.
Enemy here.
Taking a moment to heal. Taking fire.
Crack that egg shield. Down. But this mono. Enemy here.